Hey people, welcome to video number 10 in this series on the most effective drum exercise concepts. As I said before, it doesn't matter what level you are at. These exercises are also helpful for the advanced drummers or even the professionals, and that's especially true for this video because today we will look at something that even advanced drummers often forget. We play the drums by striking our instruments. Then a tone is produced, sometimes short and sometimes long. But what we all too often forget is that we can also consciously end this tone. And we should do that more often. Other instruments deal with this much more concretely. They have to consciously end the note and shape the length of the sound themselves. Most of all singers, but also guitarists, keyboard players, pianists, strings and horn players. It is quite clear that the sound has a certain length. But we drummers just hit a cymbal and just accept that it will ring for a long time. But we can clearly end the tone of the cymbal by hitting it and then muting it. The same applies to the toms, which can also sound relatively long, and of course for the hi-hat, which we can also stop with our feet. And the ability to do that, and to also do that consciously, we should deliberately train in concrete terms. And here's how you do it. For this, we take an exercise from my third book, Drum Quest Stage 3, a very simple reading exercise, and we'll just play it through on the crash cymbal. Where there is a note, we hit the cymbal, and where there is a rest, we stop the cymbal. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can see that it makes a big difference whether there are quarter notes or eighth notes and eighth note rests. It would be the same on the snare drum. Whether it's written as quarter notes or eighth notes with a rest makes no difference there. But on the cymbal, the difference would be like this. Rests are music too. A pause is an important building block in music. That much is clear to most people. What a lot of people don't realize is that we play rests. Rests don't just mean not to play here, but it's also an active symbol. It means that we have to consciously end the tone at this point. Most musicians are aware of that, but not us drummers, because unfortunately it is rarely discussed. And that's why this video is so important to me, and that's why this exercise will bring you so much further. This practice and the ability to consciously shape the length of notes you produce will increase the range of your expressive abilities. This realization was an expansion of awareness for me. There was an entire mode of musical expression I wasn't using before. It makes you realize more things you can do on the drums, sounds and emotions you can create. Here are a few examples of how you might use this. Above all, this exercise increased my awareness that we have to take responsibility for the length of the sounds that we produce. That means when we hit a cymbal, we have to take responsibility for how long it rings, because we have control over what part of the drum set we hit, what instruments we choose for our stroke, and whether or not we stop the sound. So don't just hit an instrument and say, that's how it sounds, deal with it. You always have the choice what to play and how to play it. I hope this exercise brings you as much as it did me. If you want to see more videos about playing the drums, learning music and personal development, you should definitely subscribe now and also activate the notification bell so that you don't miss a new upload. I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, take care and bye bye.